Joining me now, live from his New York pizza restaurant, is Paulie G. And I'm also joined by the editor of the Heated newsletter, Emily Atkin. OK, well, look, this is a heated debate in many ways. Paulie, let me start with you. I've got some pizza here. I love pizza. I love coming to New York and having a slice over there. I know exactly how it's made. I like the way it's made. And I'm with Elon Musk. I don't think it's going to make any difference, this initiative, to combating climate change. What is your view, though, as a pizza man in New York who may have to potentially face crippling financial penalties because of this?
Well, small pizzerias, small business owners are being asked to put these devices on. I put my device on in 2019. We were supposed to have this done by January 2020. That never came through. But I'm happy that I did, because my flue is near an apartment building right next to me. And the smoke that was coming out when we started the fire or when we threw another log on the fire, was disturbing my neighbors. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to spend $20,000, but I did. And I'm glad I did. But, now, businesses after the pandemic, I think you'll find that most small businesses like mine are not doing as well as they did before.
OK, so this is interesting. So broadly speaking, Paulie, what you mean is you kind of agree with the principle of this, but the cost may just be too prohibitive.
Well, I agree in principle that it's good for air quality in New York.
Yeah.
It's certainly, the mayor compared the smoke that comes out of 100 of these ovens to the smoke that came out of the fires in Canada and made it practically impossible to see across the city. And if that was the case with these 100 ovens, why can we look across and see a beautiful skyline?
Well, that is a good point. So, Emily Atkin, look, we started this show tonight with the Just Stop Oil protests in the UK, which is a similar theme about fossil fuels and the emissions and so on. Why target pizza slices in New York?
Well, it's interesting. I'm not really here to talk about the merits of the rule or debate whether it's a good idea or not. My real thing that I've been trying to put forward is to have people understand that despite how it's been characterized, this rule isn't intended to solve climate change. I myself took a look at the proposed rule when I saw the first New York Post report about this. I'm a journalist myself, so I care about the facts. I'm also a New Yorker, and I paid for my college tuition at a SUNY school by working at a pizzeria. So I care very much about this. And I didn't see the words climate, carbon, or carbon emission one time. So I've been very concerned with how this has been described as a rule to solve climate change when it doesn't really appear that that's what it is. It's a rule to reduce particulate emissions exactly for the neighbors that Paulie was just talking about.